we are rewarded with a incredible best in slot, verse mastery, 470, verse mastery. I'll take a battle pet too. Maybe we'll get like a nice boots or something. Maybe a ring. Ring would be nice. Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall. Today I'm bringing you a step-by-step guide in real time on how to do the horrific vision Ogrimmar. Now, this is considered by many the easier one, but it's still kind of difficult if you don't know what you're doing. There's like 1 or 2 parts that can be a little bit tricky, and similar to my Stormwind one, I didn't feel like my last time I did it justice. Like, I feel like I could have been more vocal on how to do certain things, and so here it is. We're going to try to do it a little bit better. Going to try to literally step by step. Also, what we're also going to try to do is get all 10 odd crystals for the extra. I think it's 425. The 425 of the mementos, because we got a 475 from our chest. Luckily, I cleansed it because it was like crit or whatever, so it was useless. But we do want to socket this, so we're going to try to socket these gloves. And the best way to do it is to farm 4s and 5s for the mementos. And yeah, really quickly, a few items you're going to need, or my setup, if you don't play Windwalker, then just completely ignore this. But I play Conflict and Strife, Major, Lucid Dream, Purification Protocol, and Breath of the Dying minors. And my corruption is rank 3 Twilight Devastation. I think that's my only one for this guy. Yeah, that's it for this. Any items you need, the only necessary one is probably going to be the kebabs. I only have 2, so I'm going to try to use those strategically. But drums are also really, really good for, 2 of the bosses that you kind of run into. And with that said, I mean, my gear is 473. It's nothing. I mean, I think it's good. I don't think it's anything crazy though. And we got our 5 mask. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna jump right into it. Alrighty. So the first pull, it tends to be for me a little bit bigger because it's gonna proc Gift of the Titans. So what I do is I try to pull all of these, and because they're shaman that cast, and they actually do a huge amount of damage, I bring them all the way over here and then into this room. And this guy gives a 10% damage buff. So I kick that and I try to kill him as fast as possible with Touch of Death. And I'm LOSing in these rooms because of the shaman. I'm going to try to stun that. Again, we have to Gift of the Titans for another. I'm going to incap that for another 2 seconds, and boom, you clear all that out. If you're not a class that can do something like that, you can break it down to smaller pulls, which is completely fine. But because, as Windwalkers, probably Demon Hunters can do it, probably DKs. I mean, if you can do any kind of AoE damage, you should be able to get it down. And again, that buff is going to be a 10% damage increase. And then after those pulls, after that pull, I come into here and I just see which potion is bad. Looks like blue is bad, so we're going to be looking for purple for sanity. And anything besides blue. So the first odd crystal is going to be, well, let me explain. There's 4 spawns in each zone, 4 spawn points, and only 2 will spawn each run. So what we're going to be looking in this zone is for 2 crystals. That was one right there. Another one spawns in this hut. Again, because we're trying to maximize the what are they called? The mementos that we get, because we want to get sockets for gear. And this is farming 4s and 5s is by far the easiest way to do it. If we proc a gift here, we're gonna kill the 2 people out front as well. Avoid the blaze storms. You can also incap. You can also stun them. There's a gift. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and we're gonna kill these guys. And not everyone does it, but I kind of like to deal with these first guys like really quickly. I don't use any major cooldowns like Touch of Death, but I do use my trinket. So if you have a trinket, like an on-use damage trinket or something like that, I would recommend doing something using it, because that's a pretty good time. If you do get hit by a mechanic, you can get kind of crushed. So, and you definitely don't want to miss out on sanity. These are considered like the easier pulls. So we're going to kill the shaman here and make sure you interrupt it. I like prioritizing killing the shaman over the shockwave guy, but it's completely up to you. Avoid the endless hunger. And then it's going to drag you back and you just kill it. You're going to get shockwaved, or he's going to cast a shockwave. Just kill this shield bearer once you can. And then this should be another zone right here, or another odd crystal. So now that's 2 odd crystals that we got. So that means all the other spawns, it's not going to be there. Because again, only 2 spawn in each zone. We're going to kill these guys right here because we have time for our Gift of the Omens. We kind of want to line up your... I keep calling it Gift of the Omens. Gift of the Titans. You kind of want to line it up with the bosses or mini bosses. So that's kind of what I try to do. And now, unfortunately, usually I have more kebabs. I see this chest right here. So I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to kill these. There's a Gift of the Titans, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm going to get it. Now, normally, this is where you kebab. But I forgot. And I only have one. So I'm going to try to just do my best to use them when I have to. Probably before the big zone, the Rexxar zone. So sanity is purple. And for this guy right here, if you're a melee, it's a little bit annoying because he does that pushback. So what I do is I try to tank him like right here. So when he does this pushback, you just get pushed into the wall. And then you just need to be careful of the puddles that you leave behind. But yeah, if you tank him near this wall, or you can tank him in this corner right here, either one is fine. Just when he pushes you back, just make sure you get hit into a wall because it makes it a lot easier. I don't have many ranged abilities. I mean, I have Crackling Jade Lightning and stuff, but again, not many. There's an Odd Crystal that sometimes spawns in here. No. There's also sometimes something spawns in there that you can activate to get a buff. I forget what the buff is called or what it does. Here's a purple. Do we need it? We kind of don't. So what I do is I like to just mark it. And I'll probably come back to that later. Maybe after the mini boss of the zone. Kick that. And I try to kill the Dominator. I always try to kill the casters ASAP because they have the stuns. They have the like sanity stuff. And it's pretty annoying. So there's a Gift of the Titans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to pull more. Because I feel like the difference between like 4 and 5 masks is at maximizing your Gift of the Titans proc. So whenever I'm in the middle of a pull and I get that proc, I just try to chain pull the next one. You know, just try to maximize it. So now we got this cleared. Over here is cleared. And we're going to get this chest. What's this one? Blue. Blue is poison. So obviously we're not going to do that. We're going to get that. Perfect. Green is over here. That's healing. Okay, red is breath. And that, what is that? We're going to clear this one out. What is this? This is black. Defensive. Or we're going to get this black. So we're going to kill this guy. No mechanics for this guy. This guy just is, you know, little mini boss. Nothing. He's not elite. You're not going to get sanity for killing him. Trying to avoid that. If that thing hits you, if this thing hits you, it stuns you. So you don't want to get hit by it. We're going to open this one up. And I believe there's a crystal that spawns in here. Yeah. The name of this add-on is called Handy Notes. And here is the odd crystal. So that's one of them. And again, we're looking for a second one. You can roll through these puddles without taking sanity loss, by the way, if you haven't been able to notice. Stun everything. Fist. Just kind of go through the motions of killing these guys. Avoiding the puddles on the ground as much as you can. 6 sanity does add up. As I say that, I get hit by it. So, yeah, just kind of avoid it. What's this? Black. Black is defensive. We'll take that. And we'll open up this one. Okay, and then we'll start the RP, I guess, for this. But while we do that, oh no, we gotta unlock this one. So that'll start the RP over here. But before we do that, what we want to do is we want to check inside of here to the right and see if there's an odd crystal. No odd crystal. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna come over here, and this is when I kind of like use all my cooldowns. So touch of death, whatever you got, pretty much. For cooldowns, I'm trying to avoid this void torrent. I kind of just range it. You can avoid. There you go. We should be able to break through this right here. Oh, please. We didn't. That's okay. Void torrent. I kind of keep my distance, and then I just avoid the little bullets as much as I can, but I couldn't avoid it, that one. So that's fantastic. We're going to take some sanity here because we did get hit by that, but we should be okay. Oh my god, I actually got hit by it again. My lord. Yeah, that went very poorly. You can normally just range and avoid the little bullets that he does. But we should be able to check to see if there's crystal here. So that's the second one of this zone. And now, again, only 2 will spawn in each zone. And you should be fine. So I'm going to come over all the way over here. I'm going to get that purple, the purple potion that was up here to get the 100 sanity. And there should be a second one in the zone. I just don't know where it is. Boom, there's 100 sanity. I probably missed it somewhere, but I don't know where. Usually there's one right here, but that's not there. That's a, oh, here we go. Perfect. So we're going to drink this one. Again, that last boss was normally you just avoid the bullets and you'll be fine. I try to, you can also maybe walk through the boss too. Take this. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to run. Because now we have gift. And there's split personality. What it does is if you're going to see that purple around me. And what it does is it's going to spawn these things around you. If you hit into them, you're going to get disoriented, which is really bad. Because if you get disoriented while in a puddle, you're just going to take so much sanity loss. So, trying to roll away because this is leaded foot and we are really slowed. So, kind of do damage here. There's 200 sanity. We have recovered. You can recover if you kind of just get crushed on one of the bosses. It's just not as forgiving as a 4 mask. Usually there's an odd crystal here. It did not spawn. I'm gonna put a port down in case I need it. Any mobility you have is great. So if you got, I don't know, even if you're a warlock and you have gate or something, you could still do something, use it for some kind of mobility. Trying to kill everything as much as I can. Kill that guy. Rising Sun Kick here. We should proc a gift to the omens kind of soon. That's our port, so we're just gonna port out. No, sometimes there's a chest that spawns up here and you kill those, but since there's no chest, there's really no point. I'm gonna try to kick that and fist. Oh, and there's a gift. So we're kind of just gonna try to chain pull over here if we can. Gonna jump down. And I'm gonna come up, dispel the poison. Super slowed right now. I get stuck on the rock there, stunning everything. And now you just stop moving and you should be fine. Dispel the poisons. If you're a monk, by the way, you can dispel poisons. Avoid, get out of that circle, incap that. Do some damage here. Boom, that's dead. On to the next one. Awesome. And then there's a mini boss over here. Normally for it, I don't really use big cooldowns for it. I use like the first mobs, I use my trinkets. So here's another tricky one. Here's an odd crystal. Pour it up here. So now that we know where that odd crystal is, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna double back around and get this chest. Super slowed because this guy keeps us in combat. Boom, that guy's dead. Get this chest, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll down. It's fine. You can. Oh, I thought you could swim over them, but I guess not. Again, this one's kind of hard to see. I kind of missed the first few times I did it, but yeah, Senny's looking a little bit. It's not rough, but that's fine. That was our first crystal, I believe. So there's another one that spawns. Oh, avoid. Over here. It's not in there, so the last one's gonna be by the last hut. So again, we have this guy right here. I don't use many cooldowns. I use an on-use trinket and nothing crazy. Trying to avoid. Let his foot kind of hurts, but that's okay. We also have roll. There we go. Nice. Avoid the toxic breath. Fisting should be pretty good. Just avoid this stuff. Somehow I got hit by that. I didn't think I would. This might proc me, which would be kind of unfortunate. Nice. There's a 200 sanity. Roll away. Dispel the poisons. There we go. Look at that. And there's our gift. So we're going to come up here. And we're kind of just going to try to crush these guys. Dispel the poisons. Boom. Look at that. So that is pretty good. This is a purple right here. And we got this chest right here. There's a blue, which is poison. And then that means the other one is going to be the last odd crystal is going to be right here. Again, 4 spawn in each zone, but only 2 spawn at a time for a total of 10 each run. I'm actually going to orb before I come into this guy. I just really hate this boss, like, a lot. But I'm going to show you guys how to deal with this guy. The boars spawn based on health percentage of the boss. So, if we take this guy slow, nice and easy, nothing, we're just going to go as slow as we can. We're going to kick that. We're going to focus this guy. We're not even going to look at Rexxar right now. We're not even looking at him. Stun that. This is kind of unfortunate because there's a trap right here. So we can't really do much right now. We can't move. And we're just going to... There's some damage. We're going to do some damage. Again, just doing some damage. Kick that. Focusing on Rexxar. And now the last one, he's going to spawn 2 at a time. So again, we're not even worried right now. There's 1. Lining. And now we're going to do some damage to this guy. I can't get to them because they're kind of in my puddles, but gonna roll out. I cannot do anything about that. We're kind of stuck in our own. This is a little unfortunate because we're kind of stuck in the corner here. There we go. There we go. We're gonna fist these guys. Kick 1. There we go. There's our gift. Now, if you have a gift that procs, you can literally just... This is the easiest boss. You could literally just Zerg him down and you'll be fine. But again, if you don't... You kind of have to play it by, you have to play it really, really slow. What's that right there? Green? It's fine. So again, we got our 2 crystals. We killed the bosses. Oh, that's also, I should have drums on. That's also a good one to drums on as well. But I did not drums on it. Oh, so, do we lose sanity while flying? We actually don't. Cool. Yeah, so now we come over here. We take the portal back to... Over here, I don't know if there's any purples that I saw over here. This is also could have been pulled in the beginning. Probably was worth kind of pulling in the beginning. We're going to focus on the shaman here. We can stun everything and just fist. And honestly, if you got through that part of this, vision, you're golden. That was the hardest part of this whole place, was Rexxar zone. In my opinion, I truly... I think it's the hardest out of everything. I think Old Town in Stormwind and the Rexxar zone are the 2 just hardest places. That's green. No purple. Huh? Purple? Blue. Okay. So we got a mini boss up here. Boom. You gotta kill these because these will keep you in combat. And it's really annoying. Trust me. And now we got gift. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. I actually use cooldowns on this guy, not because he's scary, but because they're really, you have a little bit of time between now and the next time you're gonna need them. So might as well just maximize your cooldowns and your cooldown usage. Avoid the surging fist by not standing in front of them. And yeah, should be good. There's a 200 sanity again, pretty solid there. And now what I like to do is I tend to do the harder zone first, honestly just to get it over with, to be quite honest. But now that there's a knock right there, I am going to try to use my last kebab. Again, you would use the kebab. Oh, please don't hit me before this goes off. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got our sanity. We're going to avoid. Okay. So now we're in this zone again. What do we got? We got Leadfoot and Split Personality. Both of them suck, but especially as melee, but that's okay. We'll get through. We got 2 orbs left. We're chilling. Just walk slow, pretty much. We're gonna try to find any purple ones. There's a red. If we get a gift here, we might do a somewhat big pull, but it depends on how far into killing these guys we are. I'm going to hold my leg sweep for just in case we do get a gift. Roll out. Again, if you roll through, you don't take any sanity loss. Fisting. And I tend to do the left side first. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to kill these guys first. I'm going to incap this guy. Okay. Okay. Sure. I use a little mini cooldown here, for my trinket cooldown, just because again we want to kind of line up our cooldowns as much as we can with the bosses. And there's a gift, so we gotta deal with this guy right here. There was a split personality, so we're gonna come over here. And again, I have some cooldowns here that I can use, so I'm gonna use my Storm, Earth, and Fire, kind of a mini cooldown, and then just to clear out these guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Good, good. We're gonna have a split personality proc here. Took some sanity loss there. That's kind of annoying, but that's okay. He's kind of in our circle, so we're trying to bait him out. There we go. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Is this a purple? That's a black. All right, this guy's pretty easy. And I'm just gonna drums here because I didn't drums on the last guy. So this is I use my major cooldowns for this. I use Touch of Death, and stuff like that. Leaded Foot is kind of annoying, but that's okay. And we should be able to get him here. Perfect. And we're still in combat from this thing, so nice. So is this a purple? There we go. Nice. We got a purple one right here. And now for odd crystals in the zone, there's one that's sometimes right over here on the right-hand side, but it's not there right now. So roll out, and then there's sometimes one over here to the left side. Boom, right there. Split personality is about to proc. Avoid. Avoid. Okay, cool. So the two other spawns for the odd crystals are all the way over here. Wait, what was this? Is that a purple? I saw something glowing. Black. Black? Okay, so there's two blacks right there. What's that? That's looking like a... It's looking like a purple. I'm just going to stand here. There we go. Is this a purple? Green. Alright, so we're going to clear these out. Because this guy, for some reason, likes to clear this one out first. I don't know why. Whenever I try to go over here, it stays over here. So I'm going to stun just because they do quite a bit of damage. There's a gift proc. Very nice for us. We're going to go immediately right over here and pull these. And we're going to kill this. Again, we're looking for the second purple one in the zone. I see a green right here. We're going to get this chest. And then sometimes there's a odd crystal up here. And sometimes there's one over here. So it's really depending. If you have a 2-minute cooldown and you take a little bit more time, you can actually line it up with this guy right here. And again, you don't want to walk that much versus this guy because he does have this spit that you want to move out of. And I just get disoriented there, which is really unfortunate. But I do have some damage. Or some, yeah, damage. Should be able to kill him. Oh, Tiger's Lust also dispels the Leaded Foot, which is pretty good. Nice. There's a 200 sanity. We don't get procced. And, yeah, here we go. This one right here. Is that purple? That's red. Okay. Come over here. And that is the last odd crystal of this zone, which is great. So now we have 8 out of 10 crystals. And we're on our last zone. What's that? Blue? We're finding all of them besides purple. Sometimes it's a chest over here. I just literally want... Yeah, there's a chest right there. And it's okay. We'll get it after this guy. I'm gonna aura before this guy too. And we got big damage here. This is when you're gonna use major cooldowns. Okay. Like Touch of Death. Any 2-minute cooldowns you got. Don't stand in front of him. And then he's gonna do the orbs. So watch out for the orbs. Do not just stand close. And don't stand in front of him when he casts that. Gonna stun all these ads. And there's a gift of the Titans right there, so you can now stand in every single mechanic that he has and kill him. There we go. And there's a thing over here, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to kill these. I'm stunned from... I'm going to incap this, incap that, and fist. Alright, Gift of the Titans is now down. Roll out. Boom. Now you have to kill everything in this zone, or you get stuck with the affixes, like the lead foot and stuff. So, even these little guys after the boss, that spawn from the boss, you have to kill them. Alright, so come over here. Spawn. It's fine. We're gonna get our chest, and we're on to the last zone, which is pretty good. We have one more zone, 2 more crystals, and then I did 3 because I was counting 1, 2, 3. One more zone, 2 more crystals, and then we have Thrall. Thrall? I think. Backpedal right out of there. Alright. So this is for... We also have our res. Our... Wait, did I proc my... Did I proc my res sickness? Or my... my cheat death? I don't remember doing that. Gonna kick this mental assault. Okay, there's a gift to the Titans. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of pull, but be careful because this is like Firefoot, and it will knock you into other mobs. So, and this guy right here was really annoying. Trust me. Lord help me. I'm gonna stun these guys. So you definitely want to stay away from that guy. Unless you have like stuns and stuff. Boom, we're gonna kill this guy. Spin crane kick. Kick it. Boom. Nice. That was lucky that we were able to get up there. And here's an odd crystal right here. So we're gonna come over here. We kind of have to go around the backside. We're gonna kick this twisted lightning. Can't incap it. Kick that one. There we go. Kill the rest. Again, this is one of the easier zones. The affixes this week are like kind of difficult for... I don't know where... Oh, it was underneath. I was like, I don't see anything. For melee, but that's okay. Boom. Okay. I wonder if... there has to be on a timer, right? I'm going to use a short short cooldowns here because this thing... It polys me. Okay. Don't know how that thing just hexed me. I'm just going to stun it and try to kill it. And I get polyed again. Okay. Taking a lot of sanity loss here. And we're just jumping around, dude. Oh my, polyed again? This is actually super frustrating. There we go. I think that guy was not worth it. 10% haste? No. But we do get a crystal over here. So we only have one more crystal now. And we're gonna get this chest. Get this. And then there's a crystal right here. Yes, that's not there every time, but it does spawn. So kind of looking for some purples right now. Okay, and this is the last crystal that we needed. So now after this, did we get this one already? Yes. So we're just gonna kind of skip that pack. I'm gonna jump down here. Is this a purple? Thank God. Here's a purple. I'm gonna come over here. Try to hit these guys as hard as we can. Kick the lightning. Incap the assault. Oh, perfect. Alright, we got gift here. Kill that. Come over here. Kill these guys. I'm going to do a small cooldown here with my Storm Earth and Fire. And kind of just kill all these guys. Boom. Nice. So, we're going to get this totem. And we're going to come over here and get this totem. Don't want to get stunned. Red is bad. Get this totem. And I don't think we have to orb before this next boss. I'm going to kick that. I'm going to kill the greater void elemental. Also, if you have CC, you could probably just CC one of them and single target the other. That's fine. I'm going to stun both of them here. Do some damage. Alright, killed one. Kill the other one. Avoid Dark Smash on the ground. And, yeah, now we got this last guy here. Okay, Touch of Death. Major cooldowns here. So, whatever major cooldowns you got, use it. You're going to see a purple, a yellow orb go flying. That's your hopelessness. You got to go find it. You did it again. It's in the circle. Avoid the waves. I get knocked into the waves. Fisting. Nice. And now we get Gift of Sanity at the end there. Good. Gift of the Titans. And now another thing is if the odd crystals did not spawn by the front, there's going to be one over here. This is a purple. Of course it is. Of course it is. There's going to be one over here. and there's gonna be one inside the hut. So if it didn't spawn in the earlier locations, it's blue. Check in the hut and check behind that hut, and it should be in there. So now we have, all we have left is it Thrall? It's Grommash, okay. All the same, you know, it's all the same. So here we go. I guess I did proc my cheat dead, but I really don't know when. Because normally it says you're already dead. And I noticed that, but before you go to kill that guy, what you want to do is you want to come over to Zathal, Zarhal, and talk to him. And it's going to say, I found 10 crystals, or however many crystals you found. Hopefully it's 10. And you talk to him, hand in your crystals, and a little box is going to spawn. Boom. And 425 mementos right there. Look at that. So normally if you, I mean, on a 5 mask it's way more difficult, but on something like a 4 mask where it's really easily doable, what you can do is you can just literally just farm it, and you can get about 4,000 per run. So we're going to spawn our orb here, and we're going to kill the boars first and foremost. We're going to kill these boars. We're going to stun both of them, and we're just going to zerg them down. There's a gift of the omens. We do get stunned there. Little unfortunate timing, but now we just kind of touch death drums, and we just go as hard as we can right now, because we're not losing any sanity here. Get stunned there. We shouldn't have stood in front of him, but we're being a little careless right now because we do have our gift. So he is going to spawn the Cries of the Void. I do have my thing, so I should be able to. No, I couldn't. That's okay. Defile the ground. Do not stand in front of him. Do not stand in front of him when he casts that. Stay in the circle that's not black. Come to the outside when it's dark in the middle. Avoid in front of him when he does the defiled ground, because he gets the abilities from each of the bosses, the end bosses from each zone. So you don't want to, you know, every single time. So cool. Do not stand in front of him. Defiled ground. Don't stand in front of him. I stand in front of him. Avoid, and do all that, and you should be able to kill him. The only boss that we actually, usually it's Rexxar we struggled with this time, but I guess, you know, we kind of struggled with this guy over here. But that's pretty much how you do it. That is a full 5 mask run with all 10 odd crystals, and hopefully we are rewarded with a incredible best in slot, verse mastery, 470 verse mastery. I'll take a battle pet too. Maybe we'll get like a nice boots or something. Maybe a ring. Ring would be nice. I have 4 of these already, man. That's crazy. All right, and let's see what we get. Verse mastery. Holy cow. What the heck? That's actually insane. What? That's nutty. Okay. Wow. That's actually an upgrade. We actually got an upgrade. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you take a different route, let me know. And sorry about the scuffed boss kill on that one. But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. If you did, let me know. Comment, like, you know, do or don't. Whatever you want. But have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you later.